Democrats are seen as weak when it comes to confronting evil. Taking a weak stand against ICE doesn't appeal to a broader group of voters. It shows that Democrats are weak when it comes to protecting us from harm. Violent federal agents are brutalizing our friends and neighbors. Masked men are pulling people off the streets and from courthouses into unmarked cars and vans. They are refusing to identify themselves and assume they are above the law and will never face consequences. Because of this, they are starting to assault protesters, citizens, and government officials who are just asking them to identify themselves. They have seriously injured reporters on purpose. Yesterday, they shot a pepper ball into the head of a priest praying outside the Chicago ICE facility. Unless we can make it very clear that eventually they will face serious legal consequences for these actions, they will only get worse. They will escalate their violence and people will likely die. In the halls of power, evil narcissistic creeps are ordering illegal strikes on fishing boats, putting innocent hairdressers in El Salvadoran torture camps, and worse, with an assumption that their evil actions will never be brought to justice. Their motivation is self-interest. Trump, Noem, and Bondi are not Christian fundamentalists. They care about power and optics, rewarding their friends and punishing their enemies. They know that they are lying, and what they are doing is inhumane and illegal, but they assume that they will never face justice, either in this world or the next. Did they even believe in a God that could punish them? It's doubtful. There is strong evidence Trump has sexually abused young girls. He knows that if there is a God, he will burn. He is an evil carnival barker trying to distract from the Epstein files while talking about the world in terms of ratings, like he's the host of a twisted Hunger Games-like game show. But in this life, they know their opponents are weak and have never held them to account for their actions. They are spoiled kids who act out because nobody has ever held them to account. Democrats have always wanted to be bipartisan and reach out and unify the country after a win, take the high road. So the fascist leaders and their agents will brutalize our friends and neighbors, assuming nobody will ever hold them to account. This has to change. If we want them to think about what they're doing, we can't appeal to their humanity since it's not clearly happening anymore. They have to know that when the pendulum swings the other way, there will be serious consequences. Democrats need to be very clear about this. Democratic pundits have a warped view of the general public. Democrats always pulled badly in law and order and national security. This is because Democrats appeared weak and seemed like they would not stand up for the public against evil when it threatened us. ICE, Trump, Stephen Miller, Kristi Noem, Tom Homan are evil and threaten us, and this is apparent to way more than the left right now. Mealy-mouthed talk from Democratic leaders looks weak. Only being willing to talk about health care and not the horrors going on right now looks weak. Moderates who question if Democrats are tough enough to keep us safe are not going to be reached out to by Democrats soft-pedaling ICE thugs and attacking us in the streets, and the Texas military being sent to attack Illinois. Appearing conciliatory, bipartisan, or unifying in the face of actual fascism does not give people hope that the Democrats are tough enough for the world we face now. Many more moderates would back Democrats if they looked tough on the crime that is Trump and ICE. We are facing an existential crisis right now, where our kids, families, and neighbors face immediate harm by evil, bigoted people willing to engage in who knows what level of violence. The only way to slow this down or stop it is to start making it clear that there will be consequences. It can't be like last time, where torture was swept under the rug by Obama, and Trump didn't face legal issues till close to the election. We need leaders willing to stand up to evil and not negotiate with it.